It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. And it's coming up next.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Long before this guy named Mahomes in Kansas City was throwing no-look passes and crazy off-platform throws, there was a guy doing it in Detroit. His name was Matthew Stafford. Nobody really noticed, though, because the Lions, they just didn't win enough to be relevant. Well, fast forward to putting Matthew Stafford in L.A., and we know the rest of the story. A Super Bowl champ, and after being banged up a year ago, came back and elevated those Rams to yet again another playoff opportunity. When I think of the guys that I just simply love to watch throw it, there's not very many on this planet that do it better than Matthew Stafford.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, here's Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Stafford again. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy, it was the anticipation, it was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Thrown on first down, Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Rams will take possession. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On second down, Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Love to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Slot man motioned over. Play fake, it's Love. Reed's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Stafford. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Love now. Completes this one to Kraft. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Love now to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. This one taken in by Kraft. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to tuck it and run. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Love. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. On first down, here's Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 4 coming up now. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Not too much to show you in terms of scoring plays. In fact, there's nothing to show you. A scoreless tie here at the half. Both of these defenses have been outstanding thus far.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Jaden Reed to return this. This return makes it up to the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Watson with the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running right, here's Jacobs. And this one doesn't go far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going run again with Jacobs. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed to Davis. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun now for Love. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Throwing is Stafford on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The Rams are set to punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Able to get it to Reed. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff here to Jacobs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. They get 9 out of the run, but a chunk of yards remaining now on 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams headed out to the field now. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Throwing now on first down, Stafford finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 43. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Stafford now on first down. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And they send a man in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Stafford to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford finds his target, Robinson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams losing by 7. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Nixon now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First throw of overtime now. Complete out to the right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Able to find Nakua here. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
You're sure happy with that offensively when you can hit a defense where it hurts, right in the middle of the field. And doing on the counter, just simply overpowering them with their blocking makes it that much sweeter.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Stafford from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's taken in by Cup. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 23. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Stafford again. It's taken in by Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That's no gimme. Now that's a pressure kick right there. And it's not going to win him the ball game, but now You set your defense up with the opportunity to go out there and close it out.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers all set to get back out there. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked, says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun now for Love. Rolling out to his left. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first and 10, here's Love. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home at that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the set. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That's Reed on a slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Love now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. And they'll pause things with a timeout. Just 10 seconds remaining in overtime. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. And they'll pause things with a timeout. Just 10 seconds remaining in overtime. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep on keeping on here in overtime.
All right, officially, the next score wins this game, and they hope they'll get another chance to make that score because right there, well, they had a shot to win it with a touchdown. Instead, they had to settle for tying it up.
A field goal apiece so far. Another would win it as this kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Stafford now on first down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. I don't believe it. Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.